Hello guys, it's Paul again, and today I have a very interesting subject for you. We're gonna be talking about alcohol. The thing that I've been saying throughout my videos, how alcohol is so bad and all this and all that. And now I'm gonna tell you the why, the history of it, and why it's so important to implement the alcoholic culture in today's society. So first things first, subscribe to my channel. Let's start talking about the history of alcohol. I'm not gonna take a lot of time explaining the history of alcohol and how it has evolved and all this. You can do your own research on that, but look through the history of alcohol and what people used alcohol for back in the day. I'm talking about thousands of years ago. It was a ceremonial drink. Back in the Egyptians, around the time of the Egyptians, when alcohol was introduced to society, they would drink it in a ceremonial way. Now, keep this in mind. This is going to be extremely relevant and later on in this video as well. Now, people would gather around to drink alcohol, sort of like in a social events. They would understand, or they would have this idea that they were gonna summon spirits. So the way they would do this is that they would bring all these drums and instruments, usually instruments that will keep up with a beat, like big drums. So when people started drinking, the drums will sound, and people will start dancing, and they will start moving, and they'll start shaking. And this was a way to summon spirits. And the people who had the alcohol, they were offering their bodies for these spirits to come into them and take over their bodies. Keep that in mind. I gonna tell you where the word alcohol comes from. It's an Arabic word pronounced alcohol. I don't know how to pronounce it, something like that. But if you do your own research on where it actually came from, the meaning of the word actually was extremely different from what you find most of the time now on the internet, which most of the articles will tell you that it came from the word eyeliner. If you dive deeper into this and you understand not ancient cultures, I wouldn't call them ancient, but just past cultures, like around those times of the Egyptians. This word, this al-Ghul, actually means soul devouring spirit, or body devouring spirit, and some other translations say that it actually meant soul devouring demon. Other interpretations of the word, they will tell you that it means this spirit, or just a spirit, or a ghost, or a demon. If we keep in mind what they used to use alcohol for, on these ceremonial celebrations, that where the people that would drink will give up their bodies to allow these spirits to come into them, and for that they will shake with the sound of the drums. They'll have a specific rhythm, and it was like a ritual, some sort of demon summoning ritual. That's what it was. So, does that sound familiar? Well, before I jump further into it, I have to tell you something that we herbalists, or people who just practice natural medicine in general, will know what a tincture is. A tincture is a natural remedy, usually for headaches or mild symptoms of something. Headaches, menstrual cramps, stomach cramps. So how you make this tincture is a very simple process. You need alcohol, which actually it's not recommended to use alcohol, branded alcohol, that kind of alcohol that you find in bars. So for this, you will want to have a specific kind of alcohol that was made organically, not synthetic alcohol like pharmacy or anything you find with a brand. No, you have to use a specific kind of alcohol, because if you don't do that, the properties of the plant will die off, and the tincture will not even work. How you extract the essence of the plant is you get a leaf of a plant, or sometimes you can use the twigs or the bark or whatever, and you soak it into alcohol. You put it in this jar. You soak it into alcohol and you leave it about 21 days, around 21 days, for the alcohol to extract all the essence of the plant. And what you would do every once in a while, you have to shake. You have to shake the container. So keep that in mind. We humans are not very different from plants. And we know that even natural alcohol extracts the essence of everything, pretty much. We talked about demon summoning ritual. Now that sounds very familiar because nowadays that ritual is called the club. What people go do at the club. Well, now people are extremely ignorant to this subject of demons and all this. So that's actually very helpful for the demons. People will go to these clubs and they will dance to a beat and they will drink and they will shake themselves. And what this is doing, the alcohol is working at its best. It's extracting all the energy of the people that are drinking. And I don't know if you have noticed this or never actually thought about this, but a lot of people lose their consciousness when they're drunk. It's like something else came into their place. And a lot of these places, and a lot of these cases, people will not even remember what happened last night because that's a demonic possession. That's what a demon does. That's what a demonic possession looks like. So these people completely lose their consciousness. They don't even know what the hell's going on, and they start doing, and it's always negative, always. Have you ever heard of somebody being possessed by alcohol and starts a business and really starts making really important changes in their life? No, absolutely not. So it is a demon. It's always negative. Every time somebody drinks and this kind of things happen, it's always going to be negative. Always. And it is a very well-known fact that for us travelers or nomads, everything, you never encounter any problems of anything where you're traveling to other countries or anything until alcohol is around. A lot of the negative things that happen, not just for travelers or nomads, around the cities, around everywhere, everything negative that happens in an environment where alcohol was involved somehow in this, sometimes tragedies, or I don't know, like somebody got their wallet stolen, or a girl got her purse stolen or something. Whatever negative that happens, most of the time happens in an environment around alcohol, including all the violent problems. Alcohol was involved somehow.